Hello and welcome back for more Love and Deep Space. We are going to be working on main story today, and actually probably for quite a few days, because now that we have another Lord, and we are going to be developing Caleb cards to support him, it would be a good idea, I think, to progress forward enough to get Caleb connected back with us in the main story game world. So that's the plan, and let's continue onward. Looks like we're currently in the N19 zone. I think we just got away from Silas. We're still trapped in the N19 zone, and we're looking for a way to get into an auction that's being taken place that may be selling an ether core. So, and we will be starting with a battle. After that last wild stimulation, I keep getting dragged back to the odd workshop to help its owner alter his crazy wonders. Okay, wow, so that reversed it. All right, when we were when Silas was with us and the brought out that creature to attack us, trying to get us to be able to use our resonance evo with him. Okay, I was not expecting that. I thought he'd still pull up Raphael's cards. Let me get Raphael back. I can't. Alright, just a second. I'm gonna pause. I'll be right back. Alright, got my Raphael team back, because I'm not really looking to retire him right now, just because we got the Netherlord. And probably won't be too long before we get our first myth form for him too. So I still want to keep using him as main team, but yeah. So all right, yep, that's what I want. Fire Raphael, and
everything will turn to ashes. Watch out. This one is a handful. Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan.
Did you spot its weakness?
Protocore shields.
I'll show you.
Keep your distance from it. You were too close to it. Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan.
Back up. Let's see what trick it has up its sleeve. You're good. Don't be deceived. Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan. You won't escape. Not even a challenge.
Alright. If only Raphael could have come into the N19 zone with us, right? He's got things to deal with of his own. Alright, another challenge. Looks like the same thing again. Seems like each alteration makes the Wanderers deadlier, and my combat skills have gotten sharper too. Okay. Alright.
About time I get some exercise. It looks so ugly. Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan.
Did you spot its weakness?
You won't escape.
Pathetic. I was just warming up.
Not even a challenge.
Don't be deceived. Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan.
Here's our chance. Back up. Let's see what trick it has up its sleeve. Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan.
This is all too easy.
Not even a challenge.
Okay, cleared that. And one more. This is probably the final one of the chapter. Combat drill. Looks like the owner of the Odd Workshop has upgraded his giant wanderers with linkage alterations. Again, I get to be his guinea pig.
Let me show you what the art of combat is. Can we throw it into the garbage? Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan.
Why are you getting closer to it? Come back here. You were too close to it.
I'm getting the hang of it.
It's almost over. Why don't we get creative?
We crushed them.
Alrighty. Alright, on to the next chapter, which will probably require a download. And, yep, it does. Alright, download is complete, so let's continue on.
Auntie, an outsider, I mean, a lady is here to buy something.
Under the dim yellow light, a young woman is hunched over behind the bar. Bored, she's fiddling with some cards. In the center of the graffiti-covered wall is the establishment's somewhat gaudy name, Elysium.
What do you want?
A list of people who are attending Anna Kindness's Protocore auction, and a map of the venue. How much? The woman turns around, looks me up and down with interest, then makes a gesture.
50,000.
Just for 2 pieces of intel? She wags her finger.
50,000 per word.
Uh,
Since you're new and pretty, I'll give you a 5% discount. What do you think?
You're so generous. There's a useful card in my pocket next to that so-called family crest, but I'm worried that using the card could cause trouble. Seeing my hesitation, she shrugs and opens a door. Loud chatter mixed with the sound of rolling dice, spinning roulettes, and card shufflers fills the air.
You also going to Solon Hotel tomorrow? Do you have an auction invitation?
Doesn't matter if I get one or not. For something as big as this, you gotta try and get a piece of the pie, right? I heard there's going to be a treasure. If you manage to get it, you could easily sell it for hundreds of thousands.
Do you want to go? Then ask Silas. I heard if you give him what he wants.
Only if I can find Silas and Onychines.
Haven't you heard? While he was away, big changes happened in their ranks.
That explains why it seemed like no one lived in that house for a really long time. My ears prick up, but then the door creaks as it's shut.
Did you hear them? Now you understand why these 2 pieces of intel are expensive. And since it's about one of the N109 zone's big shots, of course it's going to cost you.
What if I want information about Onychines? She freezes for a second, then leans in to whisper into my ear.
Missy, don't pry into things you shouldn't know. I still got business to take care of.
Silas hasn't been around for a really long time. Do you think he really went missing?
Maybe he's dead. Did you see how arrogant Sherman's punks have been lately? If Silas was with Onychines, they wouldn't even dare to be bold.
The spinning roulette rumbles like a rainstorm, and soon enough the sound is drowned out by cheers and screams. I hide in the shadow of a fiddle-leaf fig, holding a stack of casino chips and pretending to watch the fun unfold. Meanwhile, I've eavesdropped on the conversations around me. It seems Onychines' recent troubles aren't fully related to the Protocore auction. But Silas disappeared? Isn't he alive and running around? Recalling Silas's pompous, contemptuous face, I chuckled to myself. If he died, he'd drag the entire N109 zone to hell with him. That's just how he is.
Miss, I have a flower. It's for you.
I look up. The girl who led me to this place is leaning against the poker table on her tiptoes. She holds a black flower. Thank you. Did you grow up here? Does everyone know Silas?
Yeah, he's a monster with huge wings that never dies. And he has horns. If I don't listen to Auntie, Silas will find me and feed me to his man-eating birdie.
Is she talking about that crow? Everyone is afraid of Silas, yet they keep trying to make deals with him. Not to mention, he took the initiative to propose a deal with me. Maybe my evol can be used as a valuable tool against him. Suddenly, several gunshots ring out, piercing my eardrums. Everyone looks up at the entrance.
We got a party tonight.
Bang! The door with broken bolts falls over, and a pair of leather boots steps over it.
Don't be nervous. Onychines' important guest got lost. I'd like to ask everyone to cooperate with our search.
A person wearing sunglasses walks in. He's flanked by half a dozen gun-toting men dressed in black. The sound of guns being loaded with bullets can be heard.
Shut the door and search the room. Everyone's about to be entertained.
Gunfire and the sound of tables and chairs getting knocked over intermingle with N109 zone's clang I don't understand. In the hidden utility room, I hug the little girl tightly as I look out the secret window that's facing the lobby.
There are so many people. Today's a good day for business.
Do you have a death wish? Hide and don't talk. The floor is soaked in blood, and the mice hiding under the floorboards scamper away in fear. Whistling, the man casually strolls over to the bar, rings the bell, and then shoves a photo in front of the shopkeeper.
I suggest you bring out our guest. Mr. Sherman's not going to sit around and leave her unattended.
Isn't Silas the leader of Onychines? Who's Mr. Sherman?
I'm sorry she's not here. I'd remember a pretty face if she actually showed up.
Gonna keep your mouth shut. Fine.
He turns around to face his comrades. His broken, wire-bound jaw opens as he lets out a hoarse cackle.
Pry open their mouths one at a time. Someone will spill the beans sooner or later.
Missy, they're looking for you, right?
The secret window is blocked off, and the woman's voice drifts softly through a gap. Are you going to hand me over to them? I try to sound calm as I tightly clutch the tranquilizer in my sleeve. I have yet to test the thing Xavier claims could paralyze an elephant, but there aren't any zoos in the N109 zone.
Anyone who's Anakinus' target is valuable. I can get a better price if I find the right person. Stay where you are. I don't want to hand you over like this.
Suddenly, a crow soars in and dives toward the search party's leader, its razor-sharp wings aimed at him.
What is that?
Now! I roll and crawl out of the utility room. As I try to sneak away quietly, someone yanks my collar. I turn around and aim my gun. I see a familiar face in the shadows, his chin slightly raised.
So when someone saves you, do you always point your gun at them to express your gratitude?
Several bullets graze him, only to dissipate into dust. The people who fired the shots are strangled by something. They slump to the ground, dead. Remembering the rumors I heard before, as well as this Mr. Sherman, I'm quiet as I look around. Your underlings aren't exactly obedient. Before my mockery, Silas's mouth twitches as if he wants to say something, but in the end, he just purses his lips.
Focus on yourself first.
Hearing Silas's voice, the search party's leader suddenly panics. A cloud of energy particles gathers around him. Several wanderers quickly materialize. Roaring, they rush straight for us. Are they calling for backup because I can't win? How is this not cheating? Silas grabs my wrist and holds me in his arms. He slides his finger over the trigger of my gun, aiming the weapon at the figure in the center of the room.
Do you expect people from the N109 zone to be nice and polite?
Alright, now we got a battle. Azure Silhouette. Gunfire erupts across Elysium. The lead enforcer's on my tail. Silas appears, grabs my hand, and pulls the trigger. Alright, we're fighting with Silas this time. Makes sense. Okay.
It looks slightly interesting. That wasn't smart, sweetie.
Didn't even do anything.
Stay focused.
Wait.
Dodge its
Oh,
attacks.
that's right. I can't resonate.
I guess it's gonna fight dirty. Let's settle this in one fell swoop. Are you scared? You should step back.
Who said I was scared?
It's time to meet your maker. Look out! I guess it's gonna fight dirty. That's more like it. Let's settle this in one fell swoop. I guess it's gonna fight. Are you scared? Step back.
Who said I was scared?
It's time to get rid of some nuisances. Ready?
I was born ready.
Let's finish this. Look out! Let's settle this in one fell swoop. Where are you going?
The room is a complete mess with broken objects and overturned tables and chairs strewn about. Wanderers keep appearing one after another. I fall back to the window and think about how likely we can make a run for it. We can't wipe them out. Our only option is to retreat.
Do you really believe retreat is a word in my dictionary?
While I'm anxious and tired, Silas is infuriatingly calm and smug. Oh, so you like being a freeloader, Mr. Silas. Didn't you see me fighting for my life earlier?
Since when was I required to investigate the files the Hunter Association had on you?
Huh.
Consider this training practice. Get ready.
Silas ignores my protests and aims my gun at the switch box on the wall.
You won't get any help.
A gun is fired, and the lights go out. Silas quickly vanishes. Realizing I've been left behind again, colorful curses boil on the tip of my tongue.
Let's make a deal.
Aren't you going to leave? I can't resonate with you.
If you'd like to attend the auction tomorrow, stand your ground for 5 minutes. And should you have the audacity to die on me...
He lifts his hand and puts a communicator in my ear. Then he speaks in a surprisingly gentle tone.
You actually will meet your end.
Dim neon light seeps in through the cracks in the windows, illuminating the cold rain. The darkness is eerily still, freezing sound and light. I hold my breath and grip my gun more tightly. Stay calm. It's not like I haven't done similar shooting exercises before. I hear heavy footsteps as something approaches. It sounds like a monster trampling on the ground.
You're breathing too loudly.
So, you're in the comms channel.
I didn't turn off the lights to force you into combat. We're stalling for time.
You really are something. You didn't retreat, right? Am I just trying to buy some time for you? A crow suddenly caws outside the window. Its loud, unpleasant cry is familiar. I hear the flapping of wings and mechanical movements in the darkness. Silas laughs disdainfully.
Aim at Mephisto.
Who?
The crow. He's trying to help you.
I aim my gun at Mephisto's red eyes. Sure enough, as I fire, I hear wanderers dissipate one after another. Strange. It doesn't seem like the number of enemies is decreasing. Silas, if they can't clone themselves like bacteria, they're usually immortal like you. Silas? There's no response. It's as if our call was suddenly cut off. Did something happen to him? But right now, I have no time to wonder if he's safe or not. There are still figures in the distance, or in the darkness, that are heading straight for me. Desperate, I shoot the wine barrels that decorate the ceiling. A cascade of alcohol rains down. My bullets instantly set them aflame. And then I hear the crackling of something burning. Yet the figures don't cry out. They don't even stop for a second. Amidst the blue firelight, I see their faces. Under the corroded, crystallized skin, they seem to have human faces. They resemble human more than wanderers. Panicked, the man flees. He trips over an abandoned auto wandering around, falling into the wastewater along with his sunglasses.
Visitors are not allowed. Please obey the security measures set in place. There are still 67 days until the project's completed. We will announce the greatest discovery to the world.
He struggles as he gets up and pushes open a heavy iron door that's hidden in the corner. Amidst a pile of old rusty devices, a dark-colored stone platform lights up. After a while, the light dims, turning into a strange color. The man arches his back and lets out a hoarse, eerie laugh.
It's still here. The Flux Nexus. You're done for now.
His laughter suddenly stops. Deadly black-red mist rolls in from all directions. The nightmarish shadow slowly approaches from behind. The man's eyes widen in fear, but he can't move.
Spare me, sir!
Crimson particles land in the wastewater. The air is deathly still, yet the nearby light grows brighter. Silas smiles coldly. The black-red mist flows into the Flux Nexus and is instantly blown to pieces from the inside. Instantly, the rampaging monsters fall over and curl up into a fetal position. What happened? Were they disconnected from something? The one closest to me, with a tattoo-like mark on its chest, has been burnt beyond recognition. Leaking out of its wound is a liquid that's not blood. It's more like a viscous mixture of oil and slime. These crystals look like protocores. I've seen this before. Are they humans? Or... The lights turn on, which surprises me. I quietly wrap a tissue around a small crystal and hide it in my sleeve. Then I stand up. Did you finish everything on your side?
Let's go.
As usual, Silas is calm. He won't be telling me what he was up to, it seems.
Thank you for your patronage. Please be careful out there.
The shopkeeper appears from who knows where, waves happily, and suddenly gives me a big hug. With one hand on my shoulder, she opens my pocket and places a small storage device in it.
You really are a special person, Missy.
On this rainy night, the motorcycle zooms down the road. As soon as we return to Silas's base, he leaves me to do who knows what. Meanwhile, the crow seems to have been triggered by something. Propping up his body with one wing, he opens his beak and loudly caws at me. I pick up and inspect the weird crow, finally realizing what's wrong. Did you break your wing? I guess you're not bulletproof. Did I accidentally hit you? As if expressing his grievances, the crow screeches. It sounds like a metal spoon is being scraped against a metal bowl. Don't tell me you're upset. You're saying it's my fault, then?
What happened?
I turn around and see Silas walking out with a glass of wine. His gaze sweeps across my face and lands on what's in my hands. He's saying his wing is broken. He's disabled now.
You learned how to speak bird in just a few hours?
I'm just explaining the situation on his behalf. Silas takes the crow from me. My sympathetic gaze follows him. Okay, I'll admit I might have accidentally injured your pet. How should I compensate you?
His name is Mephisto. He gets very upset if you call him a pet.
Silas looks at Mephisto's broken wing and glances at me.
Did something strange happen before they attacked?
I reluctantly swallow my retort as another flame of anger is ignited. You should ask Mephisto what happened. You made him follow me around for observation.
True.
You're not going to deny it? Silas purposely leans forward, his eyes shining like rippling cold liquid.
Were you hoping I'd be flustered with how you exposed me? We're in the N109 zone, sweetie. Whether you're with me or by yourself, you can't escape my influence. Please, don't be delusional.
I'm not the only one who's delusional. Isn't a certain someone hoping I dislike him less so I can resonate with him? Despite having gone through such a big ordeal and being mocked, Silas still shows no signs of anger. He fiddles with Mephisto's broken wing, takes a sip of his drink, and then places the glass in my hand. Why am I holding the stupid glass for him? As I try to put it down somewhere, Silas suddenly turns around, walks to the other side of the room, and calls me over.
Hurry up.
Huh?
Bring me more wine.
Am I a bar to you?
Compared to you, a bar is more obedient.
With his long legs, he reaches the elevator in just a few steps. He turns to see I haven't caught up to him, so he beckons for me with his hand that's holding Mephisto. Alright, I think that's a good place to take a break. So thank you very much for watching, and I will be back again with more soon. Take care.